For all of the Aubrey Plaza fans out there, this is the movie we've been waiting for. Black Bear is our movie. Earlier this year, I had the opportunity to review one of my favorite movies of the year. I had no idea what I was getting into when the movie started. Oh boy, I am so happy I walked into Black Bear not knowing a damn thing, because this movie hits you like a bag of bricks. It has so much life, so much energy. It is so dark, so twisted, so funny at times, but then sometimes it's so brutally honest, so darkly real that you are just invested with every twist and turn this movie has. I haven't seen something like this in quite some time. This is a throwback to old school Tennessee Williams type of plays. This reminds me of the iconic film Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. This is a throwback to those kind of dramas where we're seeing people just be nasty to each other, the way they're interacting, just the nasty side of humans' interaction, the way we communicate with people, when we invite guests into our house and we're the host. Sometimes we're bad hosts, sometimes there's bad guests. This movie has all of that. I haven't seen something like Black Bear in quite some time. I'm actually really proud to say this is going to be 2020's most unique film of the year. From director Lawrence Michael Levine, Black Bear stars Aubrey Plaza as Allison, a filmmaker who's going to a retreat to collect her thoughts, to figure out what she's gonna do for her next film. She's trying to get some inspiration, so she stays at this like Airbnb bed and breakfast kind of thing with a couple played by Sarah Gadon and Christopher Abbott. That couple is walking her in. Maybe they shouldn't have, because the drama that she causes is so calculated, so manipulative, but it's so fun to watch. But she's not the only, like, Allison's character is not the only, like, dirty person here. We have, like, the men and the women in the story be just as manipulative. And then we get to, like, the second chapter of this story, part 2 of this movie. I will say, I'm not trying to spoil much. If you haven't seen this movie, we'll talk about a little light spoilers later on, but this movie kind of has 2 different parts to it. Once we get to the second part, the people we may like maybe hated in the first part are the people we are liking in the second one. It's just insane. This movie plays with all of your emotions. You think you know these characters, these 3 central characters played by the actors that we are knowing and we're loving and we're like getting to know them, and then there's just like a hard right and you're like, what the hell is happening? I truly have not been this like gooped in a while. Like, I sat there flabbergasted the whole like second half of this movie, because I was just like, oh wow, we've changed tone, mood, attitude, atmosphere, but we're also changing how I feel about characters. What I thought in the first part is so different from the second part. I love Allison's character here, but do I love her here? How do I feel about Christopher Abbott's character? Oh my goodness, this plays with all of those emotions. So much is happening at one time. It's an overwhelming movie. Like, I truly, like, the emotions that it gave me, the near panic attack I felt reminded me of Mother. I absolutely love that weird Darren Aronofsky movie, but a lot of people don't like Mother because it's either too weird or like me, it's a panic attack of a movie. That's what this reminds me of, especially if you've worked in the movie industry. There's an element to this movie that it feels like being on a set, like from people yelling in the walkie that I need to tend to like some of the other stuff. Like, it's just, this is a movie. I don't think I've ever seen a movie quite like Black Bear, and I love that type of vibe. Now, Aubrey Plaza is at the center of this film. You guys may know her from things like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Parks and Recreation. She's been in so many things. I actually just saw her in Happiest Season, a Christmas movie on Hulu. I actually really like that movie. Let me know if you guys have seen Happiest Season, by the way. It's a pretty good movie. Aubrey Plaza steals the show, but she doesn't need to steal the show in Black Bear. She is the show. From the first frame of this movie to the very last moment, which is one of my favorite moments of all of 2020 movies, this is just her film. I have been a fan for quite some time. I think her awkward sense of humor, the way she comes off in interviews, the characters she picks, everything about Aubrey Plaza is amazing, and it's being like showcased here perfectly. She's playing a very challenging character, a very complex role. I don't think I've ever seen Aubrey Plaza tackle something like this. I mean, I've seen her in weird movies like Safety Not Guaranteed. I think that's what it was, like a weird hipster sci-fi comedy kind of movie. I've seen her like stretch herself a little bit, but nothing quite like this. There's a moment at the end where she's drunk and she's just kind of a hot mess and she's trying to get through a scene and people are just there, and oh my goodness, I felt that. The emotion, the problematic nature, the messiness, the attitude, the, you know what, if you're gonna play that game, I'm playing this game. She sold all of that so well. Again, I have been a fan of her for a while, and I know so many people like her. If you are a fan of Aubrey Plaza, go out of your way to see this movie. I don't care if it costs $15.99 on Amazon. You buy it, because this is worth it. She is so fantastic, and she's not alone in this. I love Christopher Abbott. I saw him earlier this year in Possessor. He was so good. Also last year in a movie called Piercing. He is just an actor that I'm like, you're good. Oh, you're good. Oh, you're good. And especially here, I wanted to hug his character at times, and then I wanted to punch him in the face. That's just the type of role he is playing here, and I love that. I love seeing somebody pull strings, and everyone's kind of manipulating everyone here, but the games he's playing is just something out of this world. Truly, I cannot talk about this movie kindly enough. It is just that damn special and that damn good. Now, before we wrap this up, on a personal note, a couple months ago, I actually had the chance to review this movie for the Miami Film Festival, and I had the awesome oh my god moment of being featured in an advertisement for this film. I'm going to put it up over here. It's so cool to see them use my quotes, to see them talk about my feelings for this movie in promotion for this movie, because I love Black Bear that much. I praise a lot of movies all throughout the year, but something about Black Bear I really liked. I mean, I loved Saint Maud, Invisible Man, Birds of Prey. Those are all some of my favorite movies, but Black Bear is up there with those. It is an awesome female-led film told by a creative, artistic director who is just offering something fresh and unique. Truly, go out of your way to see this movie. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Oh my goodness. All right, everyone, that was it for my review, my whole breakdown, my emotional rant of Black Bear. What did you guys think of this review? What do you guys think of this video? What do you guys think of this movie? Let me know down in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel, because I try to make videos like this every single week. It's a little hard because it's December. I'm trying to like do the Christmas spirit and also make videos. Calm down, guys. But alright, guys, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy my fun discussion of Black Bear. Alright, guys, let's talk about this movie down below.